Welcome to Web Design for Ministry's video tutorials. My name is Jason, and this tutorial is on the header creator. The header creator is like a mini Photoshop we've created to allow you to build your own header images right here within the admin. If you can't afford Photoshop or Illustrator or some other design program, you can build your header images right here. It's limited, but nevertheless you can still build your header images. To get to it, go to the links, the setting link box, click Header Creator, and it might take a while to load in. It's a pretty big program. And from here we have our admin to build a header. It's already sized to be the right size for your headers. And you have some buttons over here. This button allows you to upload images. This is for text. This allows you to fill in a layer of color, rotate your image, resize your image, crop your image, and select your layer. We're going to upload an image real quick. Brings up our upload image. You have to give it a name. So I'm going to give it 1. I'm going to browse. And let's see here. Let's pick this one. I'm going to upload it. Takes a second to get it uploaded. Okay, picture successfully uploaded. Close this window. Now I use my arrow button at the top to select the layer and move it around, and I want to resize it. So I'm going to click the resize button. I have two choices. I can grab this corner and resize it, or I can go by width and height, and I can check proportions and make it proportioned with each other. So there we go, but I'm going to go ahead and just, for the sake of this tutorial, drag it out like so. Okay, now we have our image. Now we want to add some text. Notice we have a layer called 1. This is our image layer now. I'm going to click the text box, select anywhere in here, and now I have a text layer. And we have the layer right here called text. If I want to create more text layers, I need to get out of this layer by selecting the arrow and then selecting anywhere on the page, and then go reselect the text. Let's give it a tag, what we do. And let's do one more, which will be our address. Okay. Now I want to give some formatting to this text. So I'm going to select the Church CMS layer. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to change its font to, let's do flip a switch. Let's make it about 75. Let's give it a blue color. And let's move over to the shadow. I'm going to put a drop shadow by disabling. Now I have a drop shadow on it. I can change the distance, blur, and the color. And I'm also going to put a glow on it. And I'm going to make the glow off-white. Okay, now I select the arrow up here and I can move the title wherever I want. I'm going to go to what we do, and I'm going to make this Arial. I'm going to make it about 25. White, bold. I'm going to give it a black drop shadow. I'm going to go ahead and move it up here, and then next I'm going to take our address. We're going to make it 15, Arial, bold, put a drop shadow, but I want this drop shadow to be a little darker, so I'm going to go 2, 1, there we go. Now I'm going to drag it down here, and I'm going to save the image. It's going to take a minute to process, and then you need to give it a name. Now this is very crucial. You have to give it a name that does not have any spaces in it, any apostrophes or dashes. It has to be just a very simple one-word name. Okay, so we're going to say Jason Header. Click Save. Again, we have to process. And there we have our header. This is now put into our headers folder. If you have any questions, go to our website, WebDesignForMinistry.com, or you can email us info@WebDesignForMinistry.com.